Yeah.
Yes. Okay, let's kill this guy. We got
Okay,
a sexy little animation.
Yeah, the first pull of this, it's going to animate being put together, so we don't pull when we get in the room. So as soon as the boss is engaged, remember to give the tank at least 3 seconds for threat. Start spreading out on the left if you're ranged. There's a huge melee range on it, all the way out to the edge of that green circle, give or take. So melee, you can spread pretty far around its side. But make sure you give them at least 3 to 5 seconds for threat, guys. But stay spread out ranged. There's
And
plenty
give
of
the
room.
shaman some room to put the totems for the melee.
Great, watch for the tail.
Keep an eye on that range melee. There's quite a bit of range. You guys can spread out more.
Horizon, can you keep up with light? Sorry, light. Judge light.
Okay, I'll judge it next.
No worries.
My next judge.
That
Blizzard
blizzard moves.
Peekers!
Watch out, melee. Blizzard team coming.
Vault turret's going for you.
Curse also heals the boss, so decursing is a DPS increase for the raid.
Okay, spread out, guys. Watch your little meter. Don't be too close to anybody, and wait for the 5th ice block before you get behind them. Don't stand next to people. I see people grouping up.
Spread. 3.
5th one's going
4.
out.
Get ready, go behind. Here comes the bomb. They set us up. Don't move out, remember it's desyncs. Now we're good.
And that's the fight, guys. Keep it up.
Watch out, melee.
Don't go in front of the boss. I don't want parry hastes on the boss, please. Hellrich. Okay, we've got a bit more space now, melee. Move back.
Watch out, casters. Blizzard's coming towards us.
Drain lives. Come on, get those curses off people. We're healing the boss. Okay, air phase, spread. Count the ice blocks. One, 2, 3, 4.
5.
Now you can hide. Good job,
Hide
guys.
behind me, guys.
Don't parry haste.
Nice.
Maybe pop your next frost pot if you haven't.
Pop a frostpot now, guys. I was just looking at that.
I think we should have already before, yeah. But okay.
You're good.
I already
You're good.
popped the second.
It's fine. I'm just reminding people.
Keep on top of the dispels.
Melee ink.
Yep, melee, watch yourself. If you're struggling to tell where the blizzard is, turn your camera to point down at the ground more. It's much easier to see the blizzard where it's landing. Air phase, spread.
Oh, not bad. Not bad.
Give it a
This
go
is
if you
my
want.
third phase. I'm gonna give it a go.
Yep. 1, 2, 3. Don't move too quickly.
I have my ice cone.
Definitely some
yourself.
people moving behind too
Okay,
quickly.
watch this.
Let's do it. Go lake.
Heal
fuck.
yourself if
It
you
wasn't
can.
late, bro. It's instant.
They must have fixed it. That's sorry.
Finish the boss off. Be careful. Use your health stone. See how easy it is compared to 4 horsemen? It's kind of silly,
Yeah.
isn't it, guys?
Yeah. Most easiest boss ever.
It's like free loot boss. with
Okay,
4
come,
KT.
come and teabag Pocketeer, please. Thank you.
And a shoulder
That
chain.
blizzard is
Yeah,
still
you're giving me
going.
fake
If you're by the
news.
blizzard, move. If you're by the blizzard, move. It's still going. Don't kill yourself. It's still following people. Be careful. I'll do loot in a second. I don't want to die.
It has a mind of its own.
Ah!
Flee, you fools!
What dropped?
Your mom.
Don't I-
Okay, so
Whoa.
this item is loot cancelled. Roll for interest.
What did you say about my mama?
It's a healing trinket, one of the strongest in the game.
I mean, I prefer, but I just rolled 100 for them.
I'll count that as a 102 Ignia.
It's just interest anyway, so. And we know that you're a little bit of a quarry.
Oh, Yobi, can you link your trinkets for me, buddy?
There you go.
We need to work on those.
Yeah, I know. You got Eye of the Beast though.
Officers.
Yeah, I'm typing.
The healing trinket.
Okay, well, most of you voted on the same person, so thank you guys for believing in me. I love you guys.
Have fun.
Congrats!
They believe.
That's fine.
And we got one of the best DPS trinkets. Roll for interest, buddies.
Nice.
Melee, yeah, baby. I'm faster than that. We got great trinkets already, so
Feeling kind of the same way.
I might go for the ES one.
Okay, okay, a lot of people.
Rebecca,
Hello.
hello. I know you might say it anyway, but I just when you look at the spreadsheet for the position now,
Yep.
so it's B like where we are, like where we come up from.
Yes, we are going to be, as it stands, like Zarathustra is going to be the person standing closest to this door, and a Yobi is going to be the person standing closest to where Katie is currently standing.
Oh, I'll give him a hug.
Yeah, that's a really good point. Now I can add in a little like marker to show entrance and throne for next week. Thank you.
No problem.
Esther, are you sure about that?
How long is this fight? Question.
Pretty long.
It's long because you need to clear like the trash for, I don't know, 8 minutes, 6 minutes, whatever.
Yeah.
need to
Can I,
refresh.
Esther, can I have a confirmation if you want to pass on that or not? Because a lot of people think that you should get it.
Yeah.
So, are you sure you want to pass? Although, if you don't pass, it's going to you, man.
Who are you
Okay.
asking? Sorry.
The hunter who never talks on Discord,
Okay.
who's been with us longer than I have. I think that they
Yes,
earned this, and I
yes,
think a lot of us do
sister and I.
too.
Simple as that.
So, here you go, buddy. Thanks for sticking with this.
Congrats.
Okay, now
Congrats,
we
man.
got caster DPS shoulder enchant. Roll for interest. It's 1% crit and 15% damage. This is not for healers. Don't be silly.
Oh,
MP5.
It could be for healers if you wanted to crit. I get it, but we're gonna do casters priority. Okay.
I got the haste from high gel, it's fine.
1 core so far. That makes it easy.
plays him as a caster now.
Well, no, but this is just as good as the Zandalari enchant.
Trickster, the spreadsheets posted in raid information in the Discord, the spreadsheets that are there do change every week, so if you bookmark those spreadsheets, all you have to do is open them up the next week that we do that raid, and it should have updated to what your assignment should be.
A question for KT. We don't use Sanses and stuff, right? Because of the percentage based crossbow.
It
Doesn't matter.
yeah, it doesn't matter.
It's percent. I mean, it's a mild, right? It's like a mild difference because it's.
Because the healers will have to heal
But then
more.
the Zanza helps with the frostbolt volleys, right? So,
Yep.
Okay.
Magroth and Voltor, you didn't roll 102 for some reason, and you guys do have 102 rolls on this. So
Yeah.
I'll consider those 102s for this situation, but let me see what I can do here. Who do you get? Can you guys weigh in an officer? I'm not really getting a vote here. Okay, if nobody else is weighing in, I know who I'm giving this to. Last call. Alright, cool. Yartsa, you've been with us for a long time, man. And everybody thinks that you deserve this, so here you go.
Congrats, bro.
Congrats.
Say hello, buddy.
Okay, and now we have the physical DPS shoulder enchant. And I have turned into William Shatner.
Yeah.
William Shatner.
Star dates.
Sexy.
Look at all the huge rolls. What the fuck?
Spicy.
See a few 90s in there.
Yeah, I think this is a pretty easy one, guys. Him, great. We love you. That's all I gotta say.
Great is great.
Great is pretty great. Yeah.
Congrats, guys.
Okay, and let's have the floor now completely to Revinga for explaining this, because there's a lot of things to go over here.
yeah, I'm also fixing the roster for some.
It's a complex fight.
Is there gonna be any shadow damage?
Just
Yes.
hold on.
Yeah, but if you take it, you're dead.
Yeah,
Revinga, while you fix the first, I'll
Can I-
go on.
Can someone who's familiar with the fight do some talking whilst I just fix
Yeah.
groups?
Can
and
I-
spread
I
out?
was just about to say that. So the first part, the entry is going to be very easy. Somebody's going to run in. We're all going to be standing like here at the gate where the big cow is at the moment, and we're going to be teleported to the middle. At that point in time, all around the room there are cubicles. These cubicles are going to be filled with mobs. There are 3 types of mobs. Little skeletons which come running towards us. They need to be killed before they reach us, otherwise they do a lot of damage. Then there are the big stitched dudes. They are going to be intercepted. They're going to be picked up by our tanks, and the melee is going to be handling those. And then there are the big banshee looking mobs. They are going to be killed by the casters. They need to die before they reach us. The only mobs that are allowed to reach the inner blues, the blue circle you see in front of you, are the big stitched ones where the melee is going to take care of them. So ranged, and also healers, because at this point it's still like pretty light on healing. Take down the little skeletons and the big banshee-like mobs. Melee, you take the stitch ones. This will go on for a couple of minutes. Big Wigs will give you a nice number, like how many of each still needs to be killed. After that, when KT will come available. This means that at that point, everybody should really take a good look at that nice little picture that is in the spreadsheet and be ready to move to your position and be at that position. It's very important because of a couple of abilities that KT does. First and for all, he has void zones that he will put under people. You need to move out of those as fast as possible. Put spell detail on high so that you can definitely see those void zones. As soon as it pops under you, move. Otherwise, you're dead. Secondly, he has the ability to turn somebody into an ice block. If you are turned into an ice block, you will take 110% of your total HP as damage over time. This means that if you do not get healed, you will die, no matter what. The healers will heal you and you will live through it. Also, if you get ice blocked and you are too close to other people, you will cause them to become ice blocks as well. This is especially important for the melee. As you can see, there are 4 pots around KT. One is for the tanks and 3 others are for melee group. You will stack on your melee group position as closely knit as possible and as far as from KT as you are able to hit him still. Max melee range. This way, if one of those 3 groups gets ice blocked, it's only one group that gets ice blocked. Otherwise, it can chain to another melee group, or even worse, to the tank. Then, the next ability KT has is a frostbolt, single target frostbolt. He will do that very often, and this is the reason why we also have 3 melee groups. It will be melee group A that tries to interrupt the cast, then B, then C, then back to A. We want to stop as many of these frostbolts as we can. They do a lot of damage, and if we don't need to heal them, we're golden. On the other hand, there's also a AoE frostbolt, which is uninterruptible. We just need to heal through that. So this is a very heal intensive fight. So make sure that you don't stress out your healers too much by mispositioning or taking unnecessary damage. This phase will last approximately 60% of KT's hit point. 60%, which actually goes pretty fast if you're not gimping yourself too much. He will call for 8 in the form of big scarab. Now, we used to tank slash shackle these scarabs. They're undead, they can be shackled, and they can be tanked. One little side note, every time they switch target, they get stronger. After 4 or 5 target switches, if they reach a melee or a ranged DPS, they will one. So it's very important that they either stay shackled the whole time, or they are tanked by the same tank the whole time.
I just want to make a note on that tone.
Yeah, sure, sorry.
So just to butt in, so the way we're going to handle it for the first few tries at least, this is important for, we've got 2 tanks on ads. I want to have the tanks tank 2 ads each, okay? So my ad tanks, I think, are Ulfsark and Ryzan.
Okay.
So guys, Ryzan, you've got like a kind of a ranged aggro move in Exorcism. So you two, I want you to work together, and what you need to do, they do spawn in random locations. Side note for a priest that is comfortable in this fight, if you want to shackle on the pull to give the tank an easier job of catching them, that is fine. However, we are going to try and tank them. Ryzen, you want to try and pick up mobs that are like further away from Ulfsark. So we're trying to lean towards Ulfsark picking up the 2 closest mobs, Ryzen picking up the 2 furthest mobs. And I think 2 tanks can tank 2 mobs each, as long as they're not swapping targets, right? Because they enrage every time they swap.
Yeah.
So Ryzen and Ulfsark, your goal there is to pick them up as clean as possible and keep threat on both of them and just tank them as best you can.
For example, Light can easily heal a decent gear tank that is tanking 2 of those mobs, and that I know for sure. Also, I was I forgot to mention one thing in the KT fight. Actually, this all happened from the start, from when KT becomes active. Every now and then, he will mind control random people. This can also be the tank. At that point, the off tank needs to be ready to pick him up immediately, or otherwise he goes walksies, and that's not good. The mind control people will grow in size, and they will do increased DPS. So mages, warlocks, this is your time to shine and show us how good you are in crowd control. I want to see those guys get sheeped or feared instantly, and preferably not with a dead coil. If you have to do it to save somebody, yes, but try to use the normal fear. Also, our priest can use AoE fear at that point. Do whatever is necessary to crowd control them without damaging them. And as soon as you see that they're out of the mind control, dispel the sheep.
Yeah, and mages, warlocks, you'll notice that your positions are ringed around the room. So that means that we have a mage and a warlock in range of anyone that can be mind controlled, okay? So your priority is you cancel your spell and you need to use a crowd control on anyone that is in range of you. I have distributed mages and warlocks so that we have crowd control at every point in the room.
One question. It says here for my healer assignment that I'm assigned to heal the tanks and Group 1 and Group 4. Where can I see who is in Group 1 and Group 4?
You can look on the Kel'Thuzad position. This will show you the people there. But I've also set up the groups. So in your raid frames, Group 5 is Group 1, Group 6 is Group 2, and Group 7 is Group 3, and Group 8 is Group 4.
So, you'll be, from what the spreadsheet shows, you will be on the throne, and Group 1 and 4 will be to your left and right. Do you see that?
Yeah, so like the people that are around there, so Trickster, Knight Sarah, those are all Group 1. Then the names are around
Yes, exactly.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And that little Group 1 logo corresponds to Group 5 in the raid frame.
Gotcha.
So, for example, like, I don't know if I just pick out Zarathustra on the other side of the room is going to have groups 2, 3, and B. While 2 and 3 are going to be 6 and 7, okay? You can also confirm by just having a little look to the spreadsheet, to the raid frames on your screen.
Gotcha. Okay. Just so I can like look at the names a little bit.
Yeah. But healers, apparently there's a big wigs, right, for Frost Blast, so...
Yeah. Also that when KT hits 40% and the scarabs are under control, there is a very high chance that we have it. Do not celebrate too early. Keep on CCing the people that get mind controlled. Keep watching out for the void zones, the ice blocks. Keep interrupting him. Keep doing the tactic. It is a complicated fight, but not a hard.
I have a question.
Yes.
I assume Oyobi's spot is at the throne.
Yes.
Yes, I'm licking KT.
Right. No, that's why I needed to ask.
So, technically, Zara is where we enter. Then you have Bjorn and melee group B in a straight line, approximately, and that is the way with the throne we make the cross. Are there any other questions?
Meta happened in the raid chat.
Bless you.
Bless your face.
Just want to try and sort out the interrupt calling. So, Great's going to give it a go, mainly so I can concentrate on other stuff. So melee, you should see on the sheets that which interrupt you are, 1, 2, or 3. Great will be calling the interrupts. Great, how do you prefer to call it? Do you want to call it by group A, B, C, or interrupt 1, 2, 3?
Probably 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so all melee groups, have a look if you are interrupt 1, 2, or 3 now. listen for Great's beautiful voice, and when he says your number, you interrupt that spell, okay?
Can you turn up your volume of your mic a little bit, Great? Because you're a little
Yeah,
bit
maybe.
silent.
Hold off on the Soulstone, Magras. Revenga, do you want the tank Soulstone instead of the healers because of that one-shot mechanic, so they can pick it back up just in case?
Yeah, I'd
That
like
sounds good.
one narrow cell, yes.
Okay.
Can't turn it up any higher.
You're a little bit more volume.
It still has one.
So, also interrupt the DPSs. Make sure you have Great turned up a little bit for yourself. If he blasts out your eardrums, it's better than you're missing a interrupt.
So when you say interrupt 2, then I, Hellrich, press interrupt, and create a Pocketeer also? What?
Yeah, the entire group goes for an interrupt. The reason this
Okay.
happens is because of miss dodge, well not miss, but dodge,
Okay.
parry,
No,
block,
that's fine.
or
Yeah.
someone needing, like, running out of energy. You do need to be smart for DPS here. You need to save a bit of energy, save a bit of rage, and be aware of global cooldown, because your interrupt is on a global cooldown in this version of WoW.
No, that's
Um,
good.
But it wasn't specifically at you, Hal Richards, for everyone.
Is that a little better?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bam.
Very nice.
Now great is great.
Great.
With a shoulder enchant, it's even
Great.
greater.
Let's go.
That is some great with some chest there, man.
Right, but I'm a big believer in learning by doing, so let's get blessings out. Check your consumes. My hour buffs have all gone down, so we can start chugging.
Chug.
I have no idea on the odds of us doing a one shot on KT. It's definitely possible if you've all done your research, if healers have got Frost Blast on their raid frames, if we don't stand in Shadow Fissures, and if we can get control of the ads. Take it as a serious try. I think there's a good chance we can do it, and I think we can 100% kill this guy tonight. So let's go.
Just to reiterate for the healers, the Frost Blast needs to be just spam healed once someone has that. Yeah, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
They'll be in a
Don't-
tomb. They'll be immobile.
Don't assume that there's another healer in range doing the thing, okay? It's 110% of someone's health, so the trick is you need to heal at least 10% of their health before it runs out.
Gotcha.
That's at least, okay? That's the key thing.
Make
Because
sure
there is other
everybody's
damage happening.
make sure everybody's got their frost pot popped already before we go in.
Gosh.
Yeah. Use your jujus if you have them.
Yeah, and where the fat cow is jumping, this is where we're gonna wait. Only one person is running in to do the pull. When the pull happens, we'll teleport to the middle. So please don't be up there unless you need to be. I've seen wipes happen.
No pets until we're in the center. Dismiss
Yeah.
your pets.
Everybody
Same.
get rid of your pets.
Ads are gonna spawn on top of this gate, so yeah.
Yeah, and no bank things, no auction houses. Please get rid of all of that before a pull, man.
And as Judge has said, do not move. Stay in place. Preferably just stand where Fjorn is right now on the nipple and
No,
just
not
stand still
preferably.
there.
Everyone onto circle, let go of your keyboard.
Can we get a
Just
20
everybody
second
right
pull timer so I can pop food buffs?
Take your food buff now, we're about to go.
Get on
Everybody-
circle, man.
Stop moving, just stand here. Beef pants move up 3 steps, just in case. Thank you, buddy.
Just be as one.
As one.
No
Keep
moving
comms-
anymore.
Keep comms clear for the raid leader and anybody that's assigned to call out things.
Listen to Great, let's get this done.
Alright, Paddock, are you pulling? Paddock, can
He's
you move
dancing.
up or come back? Come on, man.
CFK.
Thank
Don't
you.
move. Do not move, guys.
Don't jump either. Stay still.
Just move in.
There we go.
And yes, pets are a liability.
Yeah, please don't have your pet here.
They should
No.
shoot
I mean, at the start, hunter pets they don't get teleported. They
Okay.
run and they can pull.
Yeah,
the
I know we
cubby.
said that.
Did we explain what DPS set needs to hit what ad when they're coming?
Yep, I did.
Okay.
Melee on the big guy.
So-
Bastards, you fire the skeleton.
And watch out with shooting the little ones when they are still close to the cubbies. You can pull more.
The mobs that run to us are spawning out of thin air. If you pull mobs that are currently in the cubby, they are extras. Paladin stuns on these mobs, please. Bring them closer in a little bit.
Banshee's coming ranged. I marked her with moon.
On those guys.
Ow.
4.5 more minutes of this, so have fun.
Such a fun fight.
Banshee's coming.
And a different paladin to stun this one, please. Please don't use shorter stuns on the abominations.
Feel free to wand the priests. Wand the skeletons priests. The ones that are coming for us. You see them?
One, the priest.
Need more threat, please. Less jokes.
Soul Reaver coming.
Also, when KT becomes active, there's probably going to be one or two of those Soul Reaver Banshees still walking towards us. Be mindful of where they are. If you need to spread out a little bit more to make room for them, because they do an AoE around them, do so. But move back to your position where you're supposed to be up there.
Make sure you orientate yourself now as to where you stand.
Soul Reaver coming.
KT is currently standing where the tanks will stand. The entrance is going to be Group B. Group 1 will stand to the right as we look at KT. Group 4 stands to the left as we look at KT.
Yeah, good question. Will we tank in the middle?
Yes, we tank him in the middle of the green circle.
Okay.
Where the big cow is jumping.
I can stun this one.
Basically, where you have throne room positions in your spreadsheet, it's the throne in the room, right?
I will be licking KT, so if you look at me on the top of the spreadsheet, that's where KT is right now. That's where I will be standing.
If you'd like some help, I'm going to go and stand where they are. So, range group 1, you're going to be over in this direction. Range group 2, you're going to be over this direction.
Range group 3 is where is
It's
the
over
direction
here?
of the cow.
Wait.
No,
Don't
no,
confuse
no,
us,
I'm
please.
4. Yeah, sorry.
Just one person.
Group 4 is over here.
1 minute till KT.
I'm going to finish the ads. But don't DPS KT instantly. You finish the ads. This gives the tanks time to get
There's
some
an-
threat into position.
There's another Soul Weaver right behind the one you just killed, guys. She's coming. Don't be too far up, though. Don't go further than where MD is. That's about as far as you want to be. Another Soul Weaver on the opposite side over here.
We need a bit more range DPS. We're falling a little bit behind.
Don't let that skeleton touch us. Melee never hit the skeleton.
It explodes.
Now, Rich, can we get battle cap?
Healers, you need to step in with some DPS now.
Healers work on the skeletons with your ranged attacks. Here he comes. Get this Weaver out of here. Finish off
There's
the
another-
abomination.
Another Weaver to the right of KT.
5 seconds.
Healers finish off the skeletons as you get in position. Don't let them touch you. There's a skeleton about to hit the raid group.
KT is loose. Positions.
First interrupt, get ready.
Second
Please don't
interrupt,
be
get
too
ready.
close to me.
Melee group's much tighter. Horizon, you need to go and find the space by the throne room. Metabolizers stand inside your group, not next to them. Paddock, take a step back. Don't link to the tanks, Paddock.
Zara, you're too close to me.
Third interrupt, get ready.
There.
Pay attention for Fisher.
First interrupt, get ready. Second interrupt, ready.
New frost pot.
Spot. Halrich, can you tap backwards a bit? Don't move, melee group. Shadow Fisher 3. Shadow Fisher 3. Paddock.
Third interrupt, get ready.
Narrow cell back up slightly if you can, don't move the boss.
Yeah, it's in the all good.
First interrupt next.
Magrath, you're too close to me.
Second interrupt next.
Yeah, I was-
Move. Second.
Hellrich.
Pay attention, guys.
Third interrupt next. First next.
Heads coming.
Do not touch the ads, let the tanks get them.
Be ready for ads.
Second interrupt next.
Don't fight for threat on the ads. Horizon, you're going to pull the ranged ones where you can.
Yeah, also give the boss with the match straight.
Yeah, take it.
Third interrupt next.
Ultzark, you've got one coming in.
Yep.
He lied someone.
Oh, mind controlled. Also mind controlled.
Yeah, nice one, good
Kill
ads.
Good shackle, don't break shackle. Do not break shackle. Keep it reshackled.
Add on Fionn.
Okay, my group.
It's fine.
First interrupt next.
My group, come and stand on Revenga, please. That's group C. Give our boys some space. Let's drop in. Come on. Pay attention, guys. Keep your shackle up. Keep your bosses going. Keep healing.
Second interrupt next.
Let's go, boys.
Group A and B, don't link each other.
Use everything.
Third interrupt.
Easy one.
Done.
shot.
Nice, dude.
Nice.
Yeah, you see how easy that was compared to 4 Horsemen? We literally one-shot it, guys. Fuck yeah.
Get people up.
yeah.
Let's press people.
Alright.
Pictures.
Good job, guys.
Soul Seeker, nice.
Once we're done with the loot, everybody get in front of the throne so we can take a screenshot and shake our booties.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Let's do it now. Everybody, let's get up here. Totem Code, take a screenshot. I'm going to take a screenshot. Everybody,
Hold
let's
on.
get up here.
I'm resting Hellrich, hold on.
He
There we
died. He
go.
doesn't deserve to be in the screenshot. Get out of here.
Oh no.
All the cows in the back, right?
Yeah.
I'll sit down
Sounds
here.
like a good song.
Look,
but
there we
yeah.
go. Now people can stand on the thing behind me.
Beef puns.
Right in the middle. Oh, you see through, so you still count. Great if or beef pants if you guys could take the screenshot. You guys are right smack dab in the middle, so.
Once
job,
you buy
guys.
a liter of gas and fire water.
Alright, let me know when you guys got your shots and I'll go do loot.
No, I just want to take a shoot. How do I do the UI again?
Print screen?
Nee, hide
Hiding
UI.
Control Z?
I'll say
Alt C or Alt or whatever.
You turned around, by the way, Totem.
Yeah.
Just
I've been
like-
here
just
so
like
many
that.
times.
Don't Alt F4. Come on, guys. We want people to get loot.
I do know that one. Okay. Then it's going to be somebody else has to do it because I can't get UI to disappear. Whatever.
It's Alt plus Z.
It doesn't do it for me.
That.